So hello, welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Combos. And well, today, as you see, my face is still blown up. If you see me out following on Instagram, I had a little infection in my mouth that I had to go to hospital for. My whole face had blown up from my lip all around there, and as you can see, it's still got a lot of things. I've been given antibiotics and hopefully they should bring it all back down. But today, the main point of my video is, even when we're going through something, sometimes we have to learn something and we have to be grateful for what we are living and where we are, whatever that may be. So I'll give you an example, something I like to say a lot. I'll give you an example. My mouth was blown up all weekend. I missed Carnival. I wanted to go Bristol Carnival. I missed that because of this. I ended up trying to go to the local hospital on Sunday morning when it was just like my lip, and I was turned away because they said they don't deal with the lip things and I have to find a dentist. So instead my partner called 111 or 101, whichever one, and she was able to send pictures over and try and get a prognosis of what could be the issue. I was told the issue may be an actual allergic reaction. So I took antihistamines because we have hay fever in the house, certain of us. And I took the antihistamines, they obviously weren't working. So then I woke up in the morning and instead of just my lip now, my whole face was actually blown round there, literally. So I phoned my partner and she kind of saw the picture, heard that I was out of breath and decided to call the ambulance. Ambulance came, they looked, they'd done a few examinations. Obviously my breathing was getting a lot tougher to breathe, and obviously at these times I didn't know what it was. At first we thought it was an ulcer, second we thought it was actually allergic reaction, but for me, I'm not allergic to anything, so it was a surprise to be allergic reaction. Next thing, now we're thinking something to do with the teeth, or we don't even know, basically didn't even know. So I ended up going to the Bath Hospital yesterday. That's where I took the little video, and in the end I got an x-ray and I found out that there was actually my tooth here, if you can see, they were chipped when I was a young kid, and I've had them redone, obviously filled back in and whatever, and they've obviously rotted and now started to affect in my mouth. So cut long story short, I ended up getting given some antibiotics. But although this weekend was like a letdown for myself, in the sense I didn't get to go and meet old friends and acquaintances, it was a letdown because it's Carnival. We love Carnival. Any carnival me can reach, me reach. So yeah, me love our Carnival. So yeah, that. But also, in the end, I looked at it and I thought, it's kind of mad how things worked out in the end. Because even to think of it, I'm not really into the drinking no more, so I don't drink alcohol. So me standing up late at night with people drinking pure alcohol, I'm not sure I really want to be around that vibe. The midday carnival vibe, weed, everything, me don't for that. Everyone have them one Magnum, I want rum, I drink up, then see if that's what you do. But when it comes to that party lifestyle, I'm not really into that vibes no more. So I kind of avoided that because of my mouth. Also, when I got to think of it, like, I actually got to remind myself where I am now. I am now a family man, and the fact that my partner actually travelled with me, she had to leave work because she was worried, to come to me and then travel with me to the hospital. It was quite crazy to think of, really. Like, this is where I'm at now. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm getting looked after. Normally it would be me dragging myself to the hospital, and I get to the hospital and I have to talk. Good on you lads, smoking the weed. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the kind of people you hear around here. Yeah, the accent. Not like me. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I had to look at the positives. Like, wow, a few years ago, 6 years ago, even growing up, I could have been ill, and yeah, maybe one friend may have come with me to hospital and couple of times I know my friend's mother has come with me to the hospital and look after me, and obviously we injured, we have an injury, we have to go to hospital. And in the end I'm thinking, wow, I actually got to have a fun time with my woman. And although she was upset and yes, I was in pain, I'm alive, I'm here, I can talk to you, I'm living another day, I'm outside in the sun, breathing, being thankful for another day, and looking back at like, yo, I've actually got a person that loves me here and cares for me and is by my side. And although I might have found it funny, like, yeah, I'm injured and she's laughing, it's like, this is the lifestyle I'm in now. Like, she's laughing because she's trying to find something to keep her going because she's here, don't want to worry. And I'm happy for that. Like, you laugh, you get it. I'm laughing with you, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, this is where we're at now. We're like in a stage of life where we don't let things knock us back in anything. So as I say, like, just because my face is like this, crazy thing. And let me give you another point of it. My face is like this, and you know what I done? I shaved off my beard a little bit. I had to trim it up because it looked kind of rough yesterday. True said me never show her yesterday. Me just go hospital with me thinking about it. But yeah, I had to shave and that today because it was getting kind of to that point, yeah. And I shaved so you could also get a proper view of what's going on. And you got to think, it was worse than this. But it also shows nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. So even though my face is like this, does that mean I should not come on here and try share a positive message? No, it doesn't mean that. Does it mean I shouldn't try and enjoy the sun anyway? No. It means I take an opportunity knowing that I can't do too much. So I've actually took it as this is the time to actually think about the rest of the 6 months coming up, because it's a very key 6 months for me, my family, all of us in the house, to be honest. Like, my partner's going into a new term with her kids at school, new kids coming in, new lead. Daughter's got GCSEs next year. She's just finished doing her last mock yesterday, so congratulations to her. And she's now going for GCSEs next year. And for me, I'm now entering a stage in the business where I've touched 5 years where my business has been running, and I'm coming into the 4th year where, as I said in my last video, I now have to upgrade. Like, I have to pay a lot more because of the type of site I am now holding. So the costs are a bit more for me to manage now. And remember, I don't run ads on there to get little endorsements from that. It's just my products on there at this moment in time. That's not to say I won't run ads. Preferably I like to run ads for people I know personally. So if I don't know you personally and you haven't come into a situation where we've crossed paths and you've been a genuine person and I just thought you was genuine, then no ads can run, because I'm not here to help people that would happily bring me down. But positive side of what I'm trying to get at is, no matter how my face was over the week and no matter how my face is now, I can look and smile like, yo, I had my partner next to me going through this. I'm a partner now traveling with me, and we got to spend hours together traveling outside, which we haven't done for a while due to work. So because she works Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sundays come and I'm doing whatever I'm doing on my laptop, we don't actually get time to spend time together. And it kind of like takes away from the things we used to do in that sense, because we always used to take a breather, catch the sun, go somewhere, but we haven't been doing that much even with the daughter. And that's due to work, and life has kind of taken over us. So even just the fact that this happened made us actually take time out together and enjoy the sun together, and actually take a long walk together with a nice scenic view that we hadn't done together in a very long time. And we got to hold a conversation in a more relaxed setting than our house then, I'd say, because obviously in your house you have the same conversations, the recurring, whereas when you come outside you kind of get that kind of open air feel, and it feels a bit more free for us all to talk. So I feel like we actually got a bit more out of our conversations together, even on the walk. And this is me with my mouth like this, with having to take antibiotics and not even, as you see, able to really talk properly, but I can. So negatives to a positive is part of life. No matter what we go through on a day, and it could be little things like, oh, we've just had an infection in our mouth, our face is blowing up, we don't know what's going on. Took certain things, we're getting turned away by local, supposed to be emergency people. What do you do? Yeah, that's positives, as I say, come out of it. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's just like life in anything. Whenever we have something come up, like all of us, anyone that watches my videos, you'll see, even I like to think, even when I see talk about something negative that really does annoy me and does get my emotions up, let's say, yeah, then there's a positive even on the flip side. There's always a positive on the flip side. As I say, it could be a business that really just giving me poor service. I don't really care, like, it's your poor service. I look at it as, you may have products that I may want to get or involve, but I don't care, because there's other people that have those products. And in the end, if you can cut down the amount of people that you're happy to kind of support and look after, in the end you save a bit more money. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you ain't got too many people that you can trust to support. So in the end, you have to save your money. Yeah. So there's a lot of positives to this, like, and especially when I say, like, sometimes for me, with where I'm at my business, it could be like, I'm not even in that. I'm not even spending nowhere near the amount of money that certain businesses are in a lot of the categories I sell in, but I seem to find the right things. So, you know, just being able to keep looking for the right variety of things that catch your eye and keeping it authentic to your taste, it always brings a taste for those people that are your taste. And I'm seeing consistently I like it because, as I say, customers shop around the world with me, and sometimes it does shock me what customers have brought compared to what they could have brought. But then, as I say, my shop isn't for everybody, even though it is for everybody, if that makes sense. You gotta know what you want, and when you know what you want for you, you'll know what you're looking for and you'll find it. And that's what I want to get to. Do you get that? So don't look at any negative. Don't look at, oh, you can't go there, you can't do this. So as I say, the comic book shop's safe. I got arrested, boom, bam, went in a police cell that I didn't want to go in ever again. I had to go to court because of these people. But in the end, I'm laughing because I got a not guilty at court. I got to pursue a case against them. And in the end, I have to get an apology. So flip side of that, 5-7 years ago, would have been me still in jail now. Mm. So positives into a negative, negatives into a positive, as I say. And just look at the positives in life. Even when you're going through a negative, you might not have as much money as you want, but you're still breathing and alive. You still can eat every day. You still can go where you need to go. You know what I'm trying to say? I may not drive, but I may show you what. Because I see it, I'm going to go into another vibe. Sorry about this. I'm going to go into another vibe. I watch a lot of the Pop the Balloons with my partner, yeah, and I was a picky single man. So as I say, I was picky as a single man, picking a woman, yeah, picking a woman for a wife. I wasn't picky as much per se when it comes to a one night fling, let's say, yeah. But I see a lot of men, like, and even women saying like, oh, there's certain things that they want their men to have or their women to have. Yeah, I get that still. Like, in certain circumstances, I do understand. Like, you don't want someone that's a lower level than you, but then how do you know that person might not be a bigger level than you? They just haven't reached there yet. So I'll give you an example in what the point that I'm trying to make is. I see a lot of people come on there and talk about a car. I want my man to drive, yeah? I want my man to drive. I want my man to have a job, yeah? Not own his business, have a job, yeah? A consistent job. So let's go with the driving point, yeah? I don't drive, yeah? My partner lived in London. I'm from Birmingham. For me to get to my partner now, I had to jump on the train to her and travel from London all the deep into Hackney, yeah? I had to travel far. Yeah, it was a quick journey. It wasn't just all jump on the M5 and skip straight down. Yeah, it was train rides, bus rides, bloody tube rides. Even if we keep it real, hopping through the tube sometime, because when we come from Imbrum, we're not here for that thing. But yeah, we're not talking about that. We're different talk we're talking. But my point is, when you have a man that will get to your woman anyway, it doesn't matter if you don't drive. And I'm gonna try and show you a little video, yeah, because I'm gonna go and surprise my partner later on today at her workplace and show you can make your woman smart without driving. Yeah, just to show you, you don't need a man that drives. You need a man that cares for you. Yeah, and when it comes to a job, yeah, it's good to have a job and a man have money coming in, but you could have a man with a job but has no money. Would you rather have a man with a job with no money, or a man with no job and still has a bit of money coming through? You know what I'm trying to say? Or even as a prospect, at least, to actually be making more money than he does now. Because staying in the same job and having no money, or having a prospect to make your own careers and try and go far, even if they fail, it's different from sticking with what they are got. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to stick in a job that just pays my bills and just feeds me. No, you know what I'm trying to say. And it's not just like that. It just pays the bills and feeds you. You are guaranteed. You have to be there this time, this day. You have a bad day, you can't take a day off. You have to come in. That's not a life. That's stress. Yeah, it's good to get money. Yeah, we all want a job to work. We all want money coming in. But when that takes up a lot of time, as I say, yesterday or over the week, like it was yesterday actually for real. Yesterday I got to spend time with my partner, more time than we did, because she's usually at work. And then when it comes to weekends, I'm working still. I'm on my laptop typing, or weekends I used to save for my pictures time to add products to my website. So she doesn't get much time out of me then either. So we don't actually get much time because working. Does it account for the money we get sometimes? You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes we want to just spend time together and laugh and smile and live life because we've come from somewhere. And that's something to just focus on. Sometimes you don't want a man with a job because he may not have time for you either. Just a little something to do with like the pop the balloons. And even like for the man them that do watch, and for some of the gal that watch as well that know me from back a day, like if you're looking for a partner, just look, and don't look at what they've got. Look at what you both could have together. You know what I'm trying to say? Like one of you could drive, one of you could have the job. Sometimes it's about sharing. And I said to my partner yesterday, yes, it's good you have to find a partner that's like you, but you can't have a partner that's exactly like you, because if they're exactly like you, neither of you will help each other to progress in whatever you both need to progress in. You both need to be different in some way, and when you're both different in some way, you'll be able to improve each other's weaknesses in another part. So don't look for someone that's got everything you've got, because they won't be able to improve your life. They'll just be bringing exactly what you've already got. So yeah, don't look at the negatives, look at the positives. That's the message of J Cartier Limited Convos today. And I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the little chattings that we have. We're all on here sometime. We obviously just my local Bjork. Give you a little view. And I play bulls over there. Always said I wanted to go play with them, but they're all oldies. Not if they want me to play. Not if they want me to play. You know what I mean? So yeah, get a little look. Get a little look. Come round there, so. Take a breather before man's missing. Me go catch my woman slipping. But yeah, thanks for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos today. And let's all turn negatives into a positive, even if we can't see the way to do it. The same day, keep looking for that positive. Keep looking for it. There's always a positive to a negative, always. Yeah? SJ Cartier Limited Convos out.